Hello friends, today's topic is about alpha-1 antitrypsin, which is the important acute phase protein, and this protein is produced with the help of gene which is located over the long arm of the chromosome number 14. So from where this alpha-1 antitrypsin is synthesized, as well as biological function and its co-relationship or clinical significance in relation to emphysema, liver cirrhosis, as well as nephrotic syndrome, and treatment of this alpha-1 antitrypsin deficiency is discussed in this video. So first of all, in detail of this alpha-1 antitrypsin. So this alpha-1 antitrypsin is synthesized and secreted by the liver and macrophages, and particularly gene of this protein is located over the long arm of the chromosome 14. Long arm means the Q arm of the chromosome 14. Now normal level of this alpha-1 antitrypsin, that is 75 to 200 milligram per deciliter, and which can be estimated by the electrophoresis. Now when we run the electrophoresis, particularly over the alpha-1 fraction, the majority of this protein is found, so the name is given particularly alpha-1 antitrypsin. It is shows the polymorphism, means different genotypes are there, but one particular phenotype is observed in an individual person. So basically this alpha-1 antitrypsin is a one type of acute phase protein, means its level is increased in trauma, infection and cancer or neoplastic condition. So another name of this alpha-1 antitrypsin, that is alpha antiproteinase as well as protease inhibitor. So basically it is inhibiting the excessive or unneeded action of this proteinase protein. So it is the mainly serine protease inhibitor. What is serine protease? Means elastase, collagenase and trypsin. These are the particular enzyme which are containing serine amino acid over the active site, but they all are needed for the various biological function. But once that function is over, it need to be stopped, and for the stopping of that function of this serine protease, the inhibitor is needed. So the main inhibitor of the serine protease is a alpha-1 antitrypsin. Now this alpha-1 antitrypsin is also called as a serpins. Basically serpins means serine protease inhibitor. Now further in relation to this alpha-1 antitrypsin deficiency, that is causing the emphysema, particularly panlobular type of emphysema, and about 5% cases of emphysema are due to the alpha-1 antitrypsin deficiency. Now generally what happen in bacterial infection of lung, that attract the macrophage, and that will release the elastase, and ultimate target of elastase to destroy the bacteria. So that is very helpful and it is important function of the body. But in deficiency of this alpha-1 antitrypsin, what happen, this unopposed action of elastase will be there. So elastase which is released once their function is over, but that action will be continue. So unopposed action will cause further damage to the lung tissue. Apart from bacterial infection destroying of this bacteria, lung tissue damage will be there if there is alpha-1 antitrypsin deficiency, and that is leading to the emphysema. And this particular deficiency is observed more in the Europe, and incidence is 1 in 1000. It is rarely seen or uncommon in the Asian population. So you have to remember it is commonly found in European. Now further, alpha-1 antitrypsin is not only leading deficiency, not only leading to the emphysema, it is also associated with the liver cirrhosis. Now deficiency of alpha-1 antitrypsin is one of the genetic cause for the liver disease in particularly infant and children. It's stated as a neonatal hepatitis syndrome. Further, and this may progress to the liver failure and cirrhosis. So starting as a hepatitis, and it may end as a failure, liver failure or the cirrhosis. It has multiple alleles. So basically alpha-1 antitrypsin which is present over the gene is present over the long arm of the chromosome 14. It is represented as a multiple allele, and major or main commonly found allele, that is MM variety, and particular phenotype that is commonly observed, that is PIM. But sometime in person PIZZ type of particular allele is seen, and it is due to the mutation of this GAG genetic code to the AAG. So that replacement, and that is leading to the PIZZ and PISZ, that heterozygous allele are characterized by the deficient or decreased activity of this particular enzyme or particularly alpha-1 antitrypsin. And in that particular allele, the individual with such allele are prone for the developing of the liver cirrhosis. So you have to remember that particular phenotype is responsible for the liver cirrhosis in that children or infant. So low level of this particular enzyme or protein is found with the neonatal cholestasis, progressive juvenile cirrhosis in children, as well as micronodular cirrhosis in adult, and all are observed with the decreased activity of this alpha-1 antitrypsin. Now nephrotic syndrome, and in that what is the correlation of this alpha-1 antitrypsin? Basically alpha-1 antitrypsin have a molecular weight of 52 kilodalton, means just 52,000 dalton, and due to that low molecular weight, when it is present excessively, generally it is in a bound form, mostly it is bounding with the prostate specific antigen, but sometime if it is in a free form, that will be lost in the urine, and so alpha 1 antitrypsin deficiency is further aggravated in a case of the nephrotic syndrome. So when this deficiency of alpha 1 antitrypsin, particularly in emphysema or particularly liver cirrhosis, the main line of treatment to give intravenous alpha 1 antitrypsin as well as gene therapy. That is the main line of treatment for this alpha 1 antitrypsin deficiency. So that's all about the alpha 1 antitrypsin.